Well, first off, we want to congratulate Sean Legacy and Angela Lee on successfully retaining their Speed Championships on the pre-show. Usually Kelly is sitting here on the pre-show with us, but tonight she's going to make her in-ring return tonight. Absolutely, you know, a lot of us are very excited to hear about the return of Kelly. You know, honestly, I'm more shocked she is willing to put herself in this match. I think that is the biggest shocker of them all, that she was more willing to put herself in this kind of spot. Well, regardless, she's doing what she feels is right. She's protecting NXT. She's the general manager. I know that Summer, and that's what a good general manager has got to do. But sometimes you gotta know when you gotta step up. And I feel like Kelly is doing the right thing right now. I know what you mean, Sam Roberts. I know what you mean. But regardless, let's head down to the arena now as the show is about to begin. We're going to be having our first match of the night. It'll be Red Velvet, who was recently signed by WWE, who will be making her Summer Bash debut as she prepares to take on Emily Bell, the dominant champion who's held the title since Stand and Deliver back in April. Can Red Velvet ring the last bell of Emily Bell's title reign, or will Emily Bell prove once again why no one can stop the bell? And will she ring the final bell of our new arrival Red Velvet? We're going to find out as that match kicks off the second biggest pay-per-view of NXT. A mutiny had started. We are the Mutiny! And the mutiny has been running wild. Kevin Owens, Bayley, and all these pack of high hitters have been causing chaos all over NXT. We're taking over. We are going to take over NXT. And there's nothing anyone can do about it. That's right, you sheep. It's Mutiny is not only going to take over NXT, but we're going to soon take over all of WWE. Kevin Owens with a stunner on Norman. Oh my God. Mutiny now has the NXT Championship. Mutiny has just stolen the biggest prize in NXT. I'm just as sick and tired of this Mutiny stuff as much as all of you are. And that's why I am going to help out. At Summer Bash, we're gonna prove why Mutiny is the most dominant group in NXT. Because we challenge NXT to a traditional Survivor Series style match. Our guys and our girls against NXT's guys and NXT's girls. I'm gonna assemble these teams to help us fight the good fight against Mutiny. But Kelly, you've only picked 3 people for the women's team. Who's the 4th member? Me. I will join them. Kelly is coming out of retirement to help out NXT fight off Mutiny. It doesn't matter who is in the ring with us. If it's Kelly, or if it's the Boogeyman, we don't care who you bring. We'll take down anyone that stands in our way. The end is here. NXT will fall to Mutiny. NXT. If NXT is gonna fall, I'm gonna fall with them. Can NXT overcome Mutiny here tonight? The end is here. And now, NXT presents Summer Bash. NXT versus Mutiny. Hello everybody and welcome to the biggest party of the summer. This is NXT Summer Bash. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Gail, Kim, and Gail. Tonight we've got the sun is bright. The sun is shining bright down here tonight. Here in New Jersey. Absolutely, it's really hot here in New Jersey, but that's what you'd expect during the summertime. But of course, the biggest event of all time is also the biggest reason why it is really hot. Summer Bash is here. We've got some big high stakes matches, some big title matches as well. Kevin Owens will defend against Norman Burgoyne. Norman Burgoyne plans to win back the NXT championship from Mutiny's leader. But also the traditional Survivor Series matches between Team NXT and Team Mutiny on the men and women's side. We can only hope and pray that NXT can get the job done in these matches. Well, I don't know what the future of NXT would be like if Mutiny were able to win here tonight. Well, all I must say is NXT must do everything in their power to make sure that Mutiny do not leave tonight as winners. Stir it up, stir it up. Dun, 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 dun. Stir it up, stir it up. And we're kicking things off with the NXT Women's Championship. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger, Red Velvet. Red Velvet is here. Red Velvet is here. She's the challenger for the NXT Women's Championship. Yeah, Kelly signed Red Velvet to a contract and just immediately granted her a championship match. Didn't even have to earn it. She just signed a contract and she was #1 contender for the title. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. And her opponent been accompanied by Tracy Lara. She is the NXT Women's Champion. Greece's greatest export, Emily Bell. Well, Emily Bell has held that title for 131 days since NXT Stand and Deliver, defeating Jamie Hayter. Well, she's taken on all kinds of challenges. Emily Bell has overcome all challenges from Maxine Dupree, Natalia, Mina Shirakawa, even Tracy Lara on the outside. You name it, she's taken on all challenges who has dared to stand in her way and to capture her championship. Well, Emily Bell, if she can knock off Red Velvet here tonight, this will be her biggest accomplishment since winning the NXT Women's Championship and ending the hype of NXT's new arrival. Well, let's not forget, she was the reason why Jamie Hayter isn't a part of NXT anymore. Quick inside cradle there, and Emily Bell had to get out of that quickly. But Red Velvet not giving Emily Bell any breathing room here. Oh, I like the theme of this show. It's especially the ring mats around us. Yeah, it's like the ring is in the middle of a giant beach. Oh man, big splash off the second rope, and Velvet kicks out at 2. And it's been okay. I only woke up about an hour or so ago. Oh! And Emily Bell sending Red Velvet to the outside. Oh, almost like they've crashed into the ocean. And now they're swimming in water. Well, we don't want to see them swimming with the sharks, that's for sure. Speaking of sharks, you could consider there is one on the outside right now, being Tracy Lara. Oh, absolutely. Tracy Lara, one of the most dangerous women in NXT. And Emily Bell being able to befriend someone like Tracy Lara is definitely scary. Well, yeah, considering considering Triple H likes doing title changes in the middle of a show instead of in the main event, then yeah, Punk probably will retain. He likes doing title changes either at the start of the show or in the middle of the show. And now Red Velvet. And here comes Velvet. Starting to build up momentum now. And Red Velvet starting to build up momentum. And Red Velvet. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, she had something planned, but Emily Bell. Oh, wait a second. Nice roll through. Oh, look at this here. Back and forth pins. Oh, back and forth pins. Back and forth pin attempts there. Oh, and Emily Bell avoided the disaster. There are some fans that believe Maxine could lose tonight since she just recently got married. Yeah, probably. And Emily Bell dropping Velvet, but the bell ringer. She calls that the bell ringer. Come on, Red Velvet! Come on! And now look at this. Here it comes. Final bell! And there's the final bell. Connecting on Velvet. Title retention for Emily Bell. Velvet kicked out. Ah! Jimmy, you bums! Emily Bell can't believe it. Emily Bell can't believe it. Red Velvet kicked out of her patented final bell finishing move. You don't rarely see that. You rarely ever see that. It's a very rare sight to see anyone survive their bell being rung. Well, Emily Bell knew this was going to be her toughest challenge yet. She said that on the pre-show. She knew Red Velvet was not going to be an easy challenge, but she said she welcomed the challenge. Fisherman suplex. She said she was not afraid of the new challenge, but she said she would welcome the new challenge. Well, look at this. Looking for the just desserts. but Emily Bell was able to block it. And look at this. Oh, and again, and there's the last bell again on Velvet to retain her gold. Velvet manages to kick out again. Emily Bell can't believe it. Red Velvet has kicked out of the final bell on 2 occasions. Well, Red Velvet's not going to give up without a fight. And now the submission applied here by Bell. Bell now trying to force Red Velvet into submission. Trying to force Red Velvet into submission, but Velvet's not going to give up without a fight. And a swinging neck breaker. Swinging neck breaker. Cover. And Emily Bell kicks out again. Well, Emily Bell has always got that. I may not like Emily Bell's attitude, but she's definitely talented. Incredibly talented. She is one of the biggest and brightest future stars here on our roster. There is no denying she is the future of women's wrestling. Oh! Well, I'm glad now you're finally giving her the respect she deserves, Tessa Torre. Oh! Well, it's about time you're finally giving Emily the respect she deserves, Tessa Torre. It's only taken you a while. Oh, don't get me wrong, I respect her as an in-ring competitor. I respect what she has done with the championship. I just don't like her attitude. I just never liked her attitude. Oh, look at this now. Oh, look at this now. Big roll-up attempt and a kick out. And now Emily Bell heading up to the top rope. You don't see Bell doing this often. Oh, and that's why. Oh, yep, and that's why. And that's why you don't see her doing that often. Oh! And that's why she doesn't do that often. And Emily Bell looking to make... And Emily Bell now in trouble. Tracy Lara trying to buy Emily Bell some time, getting on the apron now. Trying to buy her friend some time. Uh-oh. And now now Emily Bell taking advantage here. Oh, and there's the bell ringer. And there's the bell ringer. Oh, and a kick out. Oh, just desserts. And there's the big boot, the Just Desserts! New NXT Women's Champion! Red Velvet with the Just Desserts! And we've got a new NXT Women's Champion! Here is your winner, and the new NXT Women's Champion, Red Velvet! Red Velvet nails the Just Desserts. Emily Bell tried the final bell for a third time. Velvet escaped it. And then, boom, the big jump kick that she calls the Just Desserts keeps Emily Bell down for the 1, 2, 3. And we've got a new champion. A huge win. What a match to kick off NXT Summer Bash. Red Velvet, the newest, hottest signing, has just made an impact, and she has dethroned Emily Bell and is the new NXT Women's Champion. Well, no one's home now, so I can open my door so I can add some fresh air. Yeah, we've got some big family drama going on right now. One of my mum has to look after my mum has to look after her parents because my uncle slash her brother isn't looking after the parents, aren't looking after them, and now she's got to look after them, and dad's got to do stuff, and my brother had to go out. It's all kind of crazy mess. It's all this kind of crazy mess, but it is what it is, I suppose. It's not really any of my concern, but yeah, definitely some things going on. I saw something that said that B-Fab got hurt. SmackDown is losing people to challenge Jade and Julia. Yep. But that's why they're bringing up Jordan Grace and all those NXT people, so they can have people to challenge them. Yeah, but you're also you're playing a dangerous game. You're also playing a dangerous game. Bringing these NXT people up just to lose to Jade Cargill and Julia is a risky move. You're bringing up new, fresh names, and you're just going to expect to shove them in the title picture, and then you're just going to have them lose to the champions? Like, to me, that's a risky move. Like, you can't just bring people up just so that they can be fed. Bringing Jordan Grace and all them up just to get fed is not good business. It's not good decision. We can't just bring people in just to get fed. Do you wanna be American Idiot? Oh, there's Green Day performing American Idiot for the Lee sisters. The following contest is for the NXT Women's North American Championship. Introducing the challenger, being accompanied by Essie Lee and the Women's Speed Champion Angela Lee, Hermione Lee. The old classic Green Day here tonight performing American Idiot, their theme song. Well, I guess... Will tonight be the night for Hermione Lee, where she finally captures some singles gold? And her opponent, she is the NXT Women's North American Champion, Ruby Soho. Oh, Ruby Soho. Well, Ruby Soho, the reigning champion, defeating Kalani Jordan for that championship. Well, Hermione Lee was told not to bring her sisters. Well, Ruby said to win without her sister's help, and I'm pretty sure that's what she meant. Hermione told them that you can come out. Hermione told her younger sisters, you can be out here, but just don't try to help me. She wants to try and prove she can win on her own. Well, you know what would have been the better way to prove she could win on her own? Come out here alone. Come out here alone without her sisters being out here. Oh. Well, remember, Hermione's the oldest sister. She knows what she's doing. Hermione sucks. Hermione sucks. Hermione sucks. Hermione sucks. Shut up! Oh. And now Hermione heading up to the top rope. Oh, wow. Big double stomp off the top rope. Oh, and a kick out by Soho. Nice kick out. Nice kick out there by Soho. And now look at this. Ruby Soho planting her upside down. Planting her upside down into a tree of woe. Oh, wow. Nice move. I definitely thought she was going for that. Draping double stomp she likes to do. She calls the stomping grounds. Look, she knows it's too early to perform that kind of move. She knows it's too early. She knows Ruby would have had all the strength in the world to avoid and block the attack. It's smart strategy. Yeah, so if you guys did not see the video last night, I started up a new series on the channel where I'm gonna review battles. So it's a neat little I thought of it last year. But I was just like, you know what? I'll probably start it next year. I thought about starting it in 2015, but then my mind 2025, and then my brain was like, I was like, nah, I'll start it in 2026. Ash's battle with Flannery. I could do that. Ruby Soho in control here in the early stages. Hey, Ruby Soho in control early. Now Hermione Lee having Ruby Soho against the ropes. And wait a minute, look at Essie Lee now. Essie Lee now getting on the apron. No. Hey, what? I told you I don't need help. Well, look at that. I told you you can be out here, but don't help me. Don't help me. Okay, I'm sorry. Look at this. Oh, wait a minute. It looked like Essie was going to try and do a cheap shot. It looked like she was going to try and cheap shot. Oh, it looked like she was trying to do a cheap shot. Oh, but Hermione told her, hey, look, I said you can be out here, but don't help me. And that distraction could cost Hermione. Oh, and a kick out. Or that little hesitation there could have cost Hermione her championship. I think her sisters better start listening. Oh, big super kick. I don't know if you know much about it, but Joey dueled with Rex. I did see that episode, because there's like a channel I found that basically that did like the whole Duelist Kingdom arc. And look at, like a channel did like the whole Duelist Kingdom arc in like a massive video. And look at this, the Hermione stretch locked in. The Hermione stretch locked in on Soho. Is Soho gonna tap? Is Soho gonna tap out here? Hermione trying to force Ruby Soho to submit, but Soho stays alive. Soho not giving up. Soho with the flying forearm. We gotta trust her, okay? I know you. I want to help her too. I want to help her too, but we gotta let her do it on her own, okay? You can see Angela basically telling Essie that they want to help her, but they gotta grant her wish and let her do it on her own. Well, it's what. And look at it, and look at this now into a roll up to win the title. Oh, close again. Well, tonight Could be Hermione's big night. Can she really prove that she can win on her own without her sisters assisting her? Or will she have to rely on her sisters? That is the goal for this match. Win on your own. Prove you can fight your own battles. And now Soho has the challenger in trouble. Top rope. Oh, seating senton. And now the challenger's in trouble here. And now Hermione's in big trouble here. Oh, and a kick out. Hermione Lee was in grave danger but was able to kick out. Oh! Look out! Soho kick! And there's the Soho kick! And there's the Soho kick on Hermione! And Hermione puts her hand on the rope! Oh, wow, Hermione smart enough. Hermione putting her hand on the rope, saving herself. Hermione saved herself, and that was close. That could have ended in a total disaster for Hermione Lee, but she was able to put her hand on the rope to save herself. And now Hermione Lee sees her opening. And now Hermione sees her chance. So wait a minute, she was thinking the stomping grounds, but Soho sensed it. Soho sensed it. What a matchup this has been for the North American Women's Championship. So much pride on the line for all of these girls. So much pride is on the line for all of these girls. Ruby Soho now taking her time, trying to... And now Hermione Lee. Oh! Sees her chance here. Sets her up upside down. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. And now Hermione sets Ruby Soho up. The Stomping Grounds! There it is! The Stomping Grounds connects! The Stomping Ground connects! New North American Champion! Do you want to be American, idiot? She did it! She did it all by herself! Yes! Here is your winner! And new NXT Women's North American Champion, Hermione Lee! Hermione Lee has done it for the first time in her career. Hermione Lee is a singles champion. Unbelievable. What a moment for that young lady, Hermione Lee, with the tears of emotion down her face, but once again proves her point. The Lee sisters continue to dominate. They've got the Speed title and now the North American title. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I've told you this once and I'll tell you this again, Tessa Torre. You may not like these sisters, but these girls are undeniably the future of this industry. Tonight, and there you see their brother, the Lee sisters' brother, in the audience. Jeremiah in the audience congratulating her eldest sister. Hermione Lee is now the new North American champion, and now the Lee sisters have more gold. Congratulations to Hermione. Girls, hey Kelly, hey, look, tonight's a big night for us. We cannot let NXT down. Yep. Maxine, I've been giving you a lot of opportunities over these last several months. Don't make me look bad out there. I won't let you down. Natty, you are the veteran. Well, so am I, but I'm halfly retired. But you're the veteran. You're the reason why girls like Maxine and all these younger girls can put on great matches, and they learn a lot from you. Continue to be that Natalia. Don't worry, I will. Cora, I've been a little bit disappointed in you, but I trust you. You've been in this battle with Mutiny for a while, so I thought it was only fair to have you on this team. I'll try my best, Kelly. You can count on me. We need to win tonight. We need to show Mutiny that NXT is not going to go down without a fight. Maxine, I need that heart. I need that Maxine Dupree heart. I need that heart of Maxine when you were challenging Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship. All I want from the three of you is to give it your all. Fight to the bitter end. We will. Don't forget, let's not forget who we are. That's right. We are NXT. Come on. There you go. Kelly firing up her troops. Kelly firing up the troops for their big upcoming match. The following contest is a women's tag team division match set for what follows for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers, Kendall Gray and Ren Sinclair. Oh, Carly Bright coming out with Kendall Gray. Well, Ren Sinclair coming out on her own. Well, I'm pretty sure this was Carly Bright's idea to have Ren come out on her own without her partner. Well, big opportunity. Well, this is a big opportunity here for Ren Sinclair and Kendall Gray. Ren Sinclair is a former tag team champion. She was champion with Lola Vice, but she'll be looking to win them for the second time in her career if she and Ren Sinclair can knock off the champions, Trish and Tiff. Well, Trish and Tiff have been it's time to rock and roll. And their opponents, they are the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Trish Stratus and Tiffany Powers. Better thank Trish Stratus, because if it wasn't for Trish Stratus, these titles would not mean as much. Let's not forget they defeated Maxine Dupree and Carmen Petrovic to win these titles. But let's not forget Kendall Gray made the Hall of Famer tap out to her patented armbar submission. So the challengers have had the upper hand on the champs. The challengers have had the upper hand on the champions for quite some time, but they're not going to let that overwhelm them. They're not going to let that overwhelm them at all. This is Big Tiff's first time at the second biggest pay-per-view of NXT, Summer Bash. Well, I think all these girls have never competed at Summer Bash. I'm very sure Trish might have. Can't be very sure about that. I'm pretty sure we can look back over the years. Absolutely. But this is absolutely Kendall Gray's first time appearing at Summer Bash, as well as Big Tiff. This is a big opportunity for these two young stallions who are also considered the future of this women's division. Well, let's not forget Carly Bright is standing on the outside again. Once again being neglected and ignored. Once again being neglected and ignored by her best friend Kendall Gray. You would think her frustrations is definitely going to be going into overload at some point. Ren Sinclair, oh, that was just not a smart decision, slapping Big Tiff in the face. Tiffany Powers, oh yeah, oh my god, and Big Tiff just dumping Sinclair to the outside. Apparently on that Unreal show, Naomi is talking about the walkout. Oh, of course of course. Of course they're going to have her talk about it. But I guess we'll see what she has to say about it. I'm sure Triple H will try to paint it in his way, paint it in his own, gonna paint his own version of it. And now Ren Sinclair being slowly beaten down. Slowly being worked on here. Well, this is what Stratus and Tiff. Oh, this is where they are very dangerous. Slowly starting to pick apart Ren Sinclair and Kendall Gray, obviously concerned for her partner, but Stratus taking Kendall out of the equation. Oh, Kendall getting taken out of the equation. Sinclair now roll up. And now look at Tiff on the outside. Now Big Tiff on the outside. Oh! Sinclair, what was Sinclair thinking there? Sinclair was trying to help her partner out. Sinclair just idiotically got herself caught. There by Big Tiff. That was just flat out stupid. I mean, you can call that stupid if you want, but I call that bravery. She knew her partner was in trouble. She tried to help her out, and yeah, it may have backfired, but at least she was showing that she cares about her partner. But you're saying Carly Bright wouldn't have done that either? I'm not saying she wouldn't have. but she's not in the match. Ren Sinclair in big trouble here as she is trying to make the comeback here. Big uppercut. The champions now get stunned. Oh, big Enziguri kick. Tag. And here comes Kendall. And Kendall oh man, just gets caught into the bulldog, and Sinclair saves it. Oh, look out! Oh no! And the referee just got planted. The referee just got manhandled. Oh, Shades of Grey! And there's the Shades of Grey to Trish. Cover for the victory. What the hell? What the? What? Carly Brett just pulled the ref out. Carly Brett just pulled the ref out. What was that all about? What the hell are you doing? Carly Bright, Kendall Gray looks confused. Kendall just looks utterly confused. What was that all about? What was that all about? And now Kendall trying to make the tag to Ren. Trying to make the tag, and Carly Bright, Carly Bright just pulled Sinclair off. She just pulled Sinclair off. Oh, she just pulled Sinclair off. What the hell is this? What the hell? The thank me kick. And Stratus and Tiff retains. Oh, it's time to rock and roll. No, it's time I'm in control. Here are your winners and still NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Hall of Famer Trish Stratus and Big Tiff. Kendall was trying to make the tag, and then Carly Bright would pull Sinclair off the apron and throw her right into the steps. And then Kendall Gray had no one to tag. And then boom, the thank me kick. And now look at this. And now Carly Bright attacking Ren Sinclair. Carly Bright has snapped. Carly Bright has snapped. Carly Bright has finally had enough. You stole my best friend. And now Carly, boots Sinclair. And now Kendall, look at this. And now Kendall Gray struggling to get back to her feet. Oh, wait a minute. And now Carly Bright springs off the ropes. And there's the Bright cutter. And there's the Bright cutter to Kendall. And now she's got Ren Sinclair. And there it is, the bright side to Sinclair. Mutiny forever! I can't believe this. Carly Bright has just announced her intentions to be a part of Mutiny. I cannot believe this. Well, Joe, I have to say I can't blame Carly Bright. She had been ignored for too long, and finally her frustrations finally took over. Well, what a shocking display that was. Carly Bright has turned her back on her longtime best friend, Candice Gray. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is the first match between the Battle of NXT and Mutiny. It is the men's side. Randall Gibbs, the North American champion, AJ Styles, Javon Evans, and, well, Ricky Starks. Well, it was supposed to be Ricky Starks, but Ricky Starks announced his intentions that he is quitting NXT and he no longer wants to work and compete for NXT. So we don't know who that final spot could be. And they take on Ludwig Kaiser, Pete Dunne, Jay White, and Caleb Peterson of Mutiny. It's a dangerous situation for sure, but I'm very confident that they surely have found a person to help them out in the battle against Mutiny. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is a traditional Survivor Series match. Introducing first, representing Team NXT, Randall Gibbs. Well, Randall Gibbs has been a victim of mutiny, especially of his best friend Caleb Peterson turning his back and joining Mutiny. Oh, Randall Gibbs obviously showing he bleeds NXT. Yeah, boys. Bouncy. And here comes a man who has been making quite a bit of a rise as of late and has really been joining in the fight against Mutiny. And introducing next, Javon Evans. Javon Evans a few weeks ago was able to defeat Kevin Owens and pin him 1, 2, 3. And Kelly told Javon that she will name the time and place where he will get his shot at the champion. Well, Javon says he wants to fight the winner of the Kevin Owens-Norman Burgoyne match. So I'm honestly looking forward to seeing where that goes. Yeah, 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 yeah. They don't want none, no, they don't want none. They know you're scared cause you know they don't want none. And it's on the boys and the final strain and their partner from Gainesville, Georgia. He is the NXT North American Champion, AJ Styles. But the question is, who have they found as their suitable replacement for Ricky Starks? Well, AJ Styles said on the pre-show that they did find somebody, but the question is, who is it? Who is there? Who is the replacement? Das too far too. Oh, oh, hell yeah! Dun 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 dun. Oh, hell yeah! I forgot about Jacob Fatu. And their partner, Jacob Fatu. I almost forgot Fatu still works for NXT. Well, Jacob Fatu is back. I like the blue mat. around the ring makes it feel like it's on water. Yep. Feels like they're on a beach. Yeah, feels like they're on a beach. Jacob Fatu. What a reaction for the return of Jacob Fatu here tonight. Wow, I forgot he was out of action. Well, nice to see Fatu back. This crowd are on their feet for the big Samoan. You know what? I actually like this replacement for Ricky Starks. If I'm Mutiny, I'd be very worried. And their opponents first, representing Mutiny, Ludwig Kaiser and Pete Dunne, the European Elegance. They call themselves the European Elegance, Pete Dunne and Ludwig Kaiser. If I'm Mutiny, I'd be very, very concerned. And here comes Jay White. That's got to be Cody Rhodes' entrance, right? Because I think Cody Rhodes has that. And their partner, the Blade Runner. The Blade Runner, Jay White. And Jay White, who joined Mutiny when this first formed. Yeah, he joined Mutiny when the formation started. And here comes the final partner, the Backstabber. And introducing their final partner, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 260 pounds, Caleb Peterson. Caleb Peterson, the former partner and friend. The former partner and friend of Randall Gibbs. Classic Triple H, continuing Raquel versus Stephanie. Can we please move on from that, please? Can we please move on from that? How many damn chances is Raquel gonna get? Oh wait, she's gonna get so many chances because Triple H likes her. She's gonna get endless amount of chances because we know how much Triple H likes her. Randall Gibbs and Pete Dunne starting off this matchup. But remember, this is traditional Survivor Series rules. Pinfalls and submissions. You're eliminated if you are pinned or submission. If you're pinned, submit, or if you're counted out or disqualified. I've got a feeling Raquel's probably going to be the one that defeats Stephanie for the title at this point, since he's so obsessed with wanting them to have their match. She is going to get the opportunity because she wasn't pinned in the triple threat match. I don't care if she wasn't pinned. I don't care if she wasn't pinned. I don't care what the reasoning is. I don't care what the reasoning they give. She's had her chances. She was pinned when Nikki Bella cost her the title, and then she had a sook about it, and she still got an opportunity even when she was pinned after that match. Liv Morgan teased that she was going for the title, and not once have they continued that. Not once have they continued that. It was Liv Morgan telling Stephanie, I'm coming for your title, and then and there's been nothing about it ever since. They've just moved on as if they just moved on from it as if it never happened. And now Caleb Peterson. Oh! The young Scotsman, the young Scotsman who's got a bit of a thing for Kalani Jordan. I mean, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that, Joe? Well, there is a lot wrong with it. What is wrong with it is that she is already in a relationship with somebody. I mean, what? The guy can't admire how good looking she is? And now Caleb and Randall, two long-time former buddies, two former friends. I'm pretty sure this is something that these two have been longing for a long time, to see these two long-time friends collide here tonight. We know Randall has been waiting for this moment. And a big gut-wrench powerbomb, but Caleb tags out, and here comes Pete Dunne. But here comes Pete Dunne. But here comes Pete Dunne. And now Randall Gibbs. Oh! With the jaded Cora Jade's finishing maneuver. Cover on Dunne. Oh, and Dunne kicks out. Well, there's still a lot of fight left. Still a lot of fight left in Pete Dunne. There's still a lot of fight left in Pete Dunne. Yeah, Pete's not going to go down that easy. AJ Styles, the North American champion, enters the fray. Pete Dunne with the joint manipulation. How many other wrestlers didn't get pinned, but they never got their rematches for the titles? Exactly. WWE is just making shit up as they go now. They'll make any kind of excuse just to give Raquel more opportunities. They're giving the lamest excuses for why Raquel is getting rematches. I'm sorry, but they are. They're giving the lamest excuses to why she keeps getting rematches. First it was because Nikki Bella interfered and cost me the match. First it was Nikki Bella's fault. First it was Nikki Bella. And now it's, well, I wasn't pinned, so therefore I'm getting a rematch. No, you lost. Back of the line, Big Mama. Back of the line, Big Mama Cool. Oh! Enough of the excuses. Move on. And now AJ Styles trying to fight them all off. AJ Styles trying to fight off all the Mutiny members. They're trying to fight them all off on his own. And now Fatu, look at this. And now Fatu, look at this. Now all these guys just brawling. All these guys just brawling amongst themselves, or this is what you'd expect. And look at this. Oh, Styles clash. Oh, and the referee. All this chaos. So much chaos around this ring. It's hard to keep track of everything. It is so. And now Fatu. And now Javon Evans. Oh, look out! And look at this now. This could be it here. Kaiser finds himself in trouble here. And Kaiser's eliminated. Wow, Kaiser's eliminated. Kaiser makes a mistake. Kaiser makes a mistake, and that allows NXT to score the first fall. Ludwig Kaiser sprung off the ropes, and AJ Styles, being the crafty veteran he is, took advantage of the situation. And here comes Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu letting his presence known. Fatu letting his presence known. And the only way he knows how. And Jay White now looking to take advantage. Caleb would love, and I know Caleb would love nothing more than to see his former partner get eliminated. Former best friend. Well, I think Caleb would like it even more if he was the guy that did it. Oh, look at this now. Look at this now. Feet on the ropes. Jay White trying to add some extra leverage. And, oh, Blade Runner. And Fatu saves it. And Fatu saving Randall from being eliminated. Looked like Randall could have been on the verge of elimination there. But Jay White. Pete. And now Randall being picked apart here by the members of Mutiny. This is exactly why Randall Gibbs was put in this situation. I mean, look, this young man, he's in the big leagues now. Welcome to the big leagues, kid. Welcome to the big leagues. Come on, Randall. Come on. Come on, kid. And Jay White is just taunting him. Jay White is just toying with Randall. Yeah, Jay White is just toying with Randall, and this might backfire on him if he's not careful. Jay White is toying with Randall. This might backfire on him if he's not careful. Tag made. Oh, look at this. And now Caleb Peterson. And now Caleb Peterson enters the fray. Oh, big headbutt. Big headbutt. And now here comes Randall. And now Randall sees his chance here. Oh, sees his chance for revenge. Sees his chance for retribution. That's his longtime former friend. And oh man, and runs into a clothesline for his efforts. And there he is. And there is the elimination. Runs into a clothesline for his troubles. And Caleb Peterson eliminates his former partner and friend. Well, you knew it was only a matter of time before Randall Gibbs was going to be leaving us. A valiant fight by Randall, but in the end it just was not enough. Javon Evans. And now Javon Evans finds himself in trouble in the corner. And now Javon. Oh, I was looking for the OG cutter. But Caleb. Oh. But Caleb was one step ahead of the young 21-year-old. What are you doing, AI? Seriously? Next time when you hear them say we've made our AI better, don't believe them. Oh! Javon went for the OG cutter. Next time when friggin' 2K say, oh, we've made the AI better than ever, don't believe them. It's full of shit. Don't believe their garbage. It's full of shit. They say it every year, our AI has improved. They say it every year that the AI has improved, but whenever I play it, it's the same old AI, the same old dumb retarded AI that it's always been in every single series. So you know they're just full of shit when they're saying that. They've improved in nothing. And Pete Dunne! Well, that was just flat out silly from Pete Dunne. Didn't even make the distance. Didn't even make the distance. Didn't even make the distance. The way he's gone for the bitter end. Javon Evans rolls through. Oh, look out. Oh, backstabber. And Pete Dunne with a backstabber. And now Fatu now. And now, oh, look out. And now Pete Dunne continuing his assault. And Pete Dunne continuing his assault here as Fatu. Pete Dunne continues his assault. And now Javon. Javon now sees his chance here. Yeah, Javon now sees his... Javon, he's got his... Oh! Quit rolling around! You assholes! You assholes! That's all you do is roll around! And Pete Dunne! And Javon Evans off the top rope! And Javon Evans off the top rope! Hurricanrana on Dunne! Oh, and Caleb! How the hell did he make it in time? How the hell did he make it in time? Oh! OG cut of the Dunne! And there's the OG cut of the Dunne! Everyone's down! Dunne eliminated! Dunne's eliminated! Unbelievable! Wow! And now we're down to 2. And now Mutiny are down 2 men to 3. This could indeed be the victory. This can indeed be the victory for NXT. And now for Jay White. Jay White taking down the North American champion. And now looking to try to knock off the North American champion. Oh, look out. And Jay White finds himself in trouble. AJ Styles, look at this incredible skill. Wow! A Super Styles clash. My God. Oh, so close. My God, Jay White got caught, but somehow, some way, Jay White is still in this. Okay, well, Jay White has always been known for the resilient type. Jay White and AJ Styles, former partners, former NXT Tag Team Champions together. Man, this is what you call a match with a lot of pride on the line. All these guys have so much pride on the line. Well, so much is at stake. The future of NXT is on the line in this matchup. We don't know what the future of NXT is going to look like if Mutiny can manage to pull off the win here. And now Javon. And now AJ Styles. And now AJ Styles looking for the Styles clash. Oh, and Caleb! And Caleb with that clothesline to AJ Styles. Caleb pins and eliminates the North American champion. Wow, Caleb with a huge elimination, taking out AJ Styles. That is a huge elimination for Mutiny. Caleb just knocked off and eliminated the North American champion. And now Fatu being dragged into the corner. Tag made. Fatu now being dragged into the corner. Fatu hasn't taken a lot of damage in this matchup. Fatu has been the late introduction into this match. Ricky Starks was supposed to be a part of this, but Ricky Starks basically announced that he was quitting NXT. He wanted no part. He wanted no part of NXT anymore after what happened on Evolve, where he had his leg on the rope. Yeah, he got screwed. Just say it like it is, Joe. He got screwed over. Just call it like it is. And now Caleb, who has been super impressive in this match. Well, I may not like the kid, but he has been incredibly impressive. And now Fatu, moonsault! Fatu with the moonsault! And Jay White saves the match again, and Jay White saving it again. Oh, Caleb getting a headbutt for his troubles. Gets a headbutt for his troubles. Caleb now crawls to his partner. Tag. Oh! And Fatu. Moonsault to Jay White. And Caleb. And Caleb was supposed to leave the ring after he got tagged. Oh! And out of the ring he goes. And Jay White now. And Jay White, look at Jay White putting his feet on the ropes. You gotta be kidding me. Jay White put his feet on the ropes and eliminated Fatu. And now it's down to Javon Evans. Javon Evans, it's all up to young Javon to get the job done here. It's all up to the young 21-year-old Javon Evans. It's all up to Javon Evans, the young 21-year-old, who's got a bright future ahead of him. Oh man! Javon flies and takes out Caleb. Can Javon do it? Can Javon pull off a huge upset here? If anyone can do it, it's Javon Evans. OG Cutter! There's the OG Cutter on right to eliminate him. 1, 2, and Caleb again. Unbelievable. Caleb once again saving it. This Caleb is so impressive. Caleb has been there, right place at the right time, all the time for Mutiny. Yeah, he has been there for the right time for Mutiny. Every attempt, every single attempt, he's just been there for Mutiny. That is why he joined Mutiny. And that's why he joined Mutiny. And now Caleb. And now Caleb, the young man, continues to fight. Jay White gets taken out of the equation. Boom! And look at this, and Javon with the big slam on Caleb. Oh, and Caleb kicks out. What? Don't you think it's a little early for Javon to be called up? Don't you think it's a little early for him? Hey, Isabel. What a matchup. Yeah, what a matchup this is. What a match indeed. Javon Evans trying to fight this 2-on-1 disadvantage. Look, Joe. Javon is a young man. He's very talented. He's got a big future ahead of him, but there's no way he's going to overcome this. Don't count out Javon yet. Don't count Javon out yet, Gale. Don't count Javon Evans out yet, Gale. He's still got that heart left in him. He's still got some heart left. Javon will never say die. He will keep fighting for NXT. Jay White in trouble. Jay White in trouble. And Caleb once again saves it. And Javon Evans. And now Jay White looking for the Blade Runner. Javon Evans able to counter into a roll up to eliminate Jay White, and he's got him eliminated. Javon Evans got him. Javon Evans has got him. He's eliminated Jay White, and now Jay White with the Blade Runner to Javon Evans. What a sore loser. Jay White, the sore loser, just dropped Javon with the Blade Runner. What a sore loser. What a damn sore loser. He got eliminated fair and square. And now he's going to be a sore loser. Javon's down, and now Caleb is going to pick the bones. He's now going to pick his bones. This is wrong with Mutiny. I cannot believe this. Javon Evans, who has been pouring his heart out for NXT in this matchup, but Javon still got some fight left. Javon is still in it. Don't count Javon out yet, Gale. He's still in this. How is he still fighting? How is Javon still doing this? This young 21-year-old's got a lot of pride on the line. Oh! Caleb was looking for that clothesline that wins in the match. Oh! This could be it! Javon Evans to win the match! Oh! So close. And Javon Evans looking for it again, and he hits it again! Hits it again on Caleb! Come on! To win the match! And Caleb! Oh my God! Caleb survives again! My God! Say what you want about Caleb, but my God, what a performance this young man has been putting on! Absolutely! Javon and Caleb, two young stallions who are the future of WWE. Oh! Two young men who are the future of NXT. We are looking at the future of NXT. Javon Evans. Can Javon overcome this 2-on-1 disadvantage? He's been able to overcome it so far. He eliminated Jay White. Can Javon do it? Can Javon do it? Come on, Javon! You've got this, Javon! Big Spanish fly! And Javon, springboard frog splash misses. The springboard frog splash misses. Caleb looking to take advantage here. Now Caleb's got to try and take advantage everywhere he can. Javon likes flying around the ring. But how in the world does this young man have all this strength? How does he have the energy to keep doing this? Big super kick. Caleb now is down. Caleb is now in trouble. OG Carter! OG Carter! 1, 2. Javon's done it! My God, he did it! Javon did it! Javon did it! Javon did it! He won for NXT! Wow, what a match! Here is your winner, Javon Evans! Team NXT have done it! Javon Evans You gotta believe in Javon! Wow! I'm impressed! What a performance by Javon Evans to overcome the massive disadvantage and win it for NXT! What a performance from that young man! What a performance from Javon! But now can we do that again with the women later on? But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is the I Quit match between Daphne Shaw and Sally Dennis. These two longtime rivals, former friends, are going to collide in our upcoming I Quit match. This was the match that Daphne asked for. She asked for an I Quit match. So this rivalry comes to an end in this match. Sally, honey, make Daphne say I quit. Dean, I'm not gonna just make her say I quit. I am gonna make her scream it. I hope her dad, grandpa, and brother are watching at home because I'll make Daphne quit right in front of them. You've got this, babe. You're having lunch? Awesome. Rising from the ground, echoes of the sound, ashes on the past, so the present and the future is now. The following contest is an I Quit match. Making her way to the ring. The only way to win is to make your opponent say, I quit. Introducing first from Detroit, Michigan, Daphne Shaw. The Hammer of Justice, Daphne Shaw, ready for action. This was the match she requested. She asked for this match. She challenged Sally to this kind of match. And her opponent, the Aussie natural, Sally Dennis. And look at Sally Dennis as she makes her way to the ring. Sally Dennis, ever so confident. I mean, here's the thing. She wants to say she's confident, but we remember when the I Quit match was announced, she was downright horrified. She was downright horrified and scared when the match was made. Well, obviously maybe she's had a change of heart. Yeah, you're obviously going to be intimidated at first, but then eventually you're going to overcome those fears. Well, regardless of what Sally wanted to be a part of this match or not, she's gonna compete in this kind of match. I Quit rules. The only way to win is to make your opponent say the words I quit. The last time I did a little bit of research. Now you could correct me if I am wrong on my statement here, but the last time a villain wrestler was able to win an I Quit match. That was Chavo Guerrero when he defeated Rey Mysterio in an I Quit match. Wow. It's been that long? Yeah. I know Rey won the rematch. I know Rey won the rematch against Chavo. Yeah, but Chavo won the first one. Chavo won the first I Quit match, and then Rey won the second. So I think that was the only time that was the last time a villain won an I Quit match. Also, The Rock won an I Quit match back in 1999 against Mankind, and that too. But yeah, it is super rare to ever see a villain win an I Quit match. And now look at this. And now Daphne looking to try and make Sally quit with that abdominal stretch. It's very rare. These I Quit matches are super rare, but whenever they happen, they are made to end rivalries. Yeah, when these kinds of matches happen, you know a rivalry has gotten so personal to the point where now everything is off the table. Daphne and Sally were once best of friends. They were tag team partners, but now have become bitter rivals. And now look at this. Wow! And Shaw putting her body on the line, flying to the outside. Oh! Excuse me, why are there countouts in a submission match? Jessica Carr, you're not supposed to be counting for countouts. This game is weird, man. Look at this. Oh, Daphne. Oh, and Sally with a drop kick right to the legs. Oh, look out. Oh, got caught. And now look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Daphne's patented submission. Ow, look at this. Oh, patented submission here. Oh, we've seen Daphne win matches with this move before. Oh, she's got to win with this submission. Is Sally going to quit? Do you quit, Sally? Do you quit? Ah! No! No! Kiss my ass, Daphne! Well, look at this. And Sally Dennis not giving up. Sally is not saying I quit. Sally is not quitting. At least not yet, anyway. At least it may not be, not yet. And now look at this now an armbar. And now an armbar locked in. Do you quit, Daph? No! Now Daphne. And Daphne getting free of that armbar. Daphne getting free of the armbar. And now Dennis. What does the Aussie Natural have in store? Oh, look out. And here comes the Justice Flash! The Justice Flash! And now Shaw goes up! Thunder Flash! And there's the Thunder Flash! And now into the hammer! And into the hammer! Will this be it now? Is Sally gonna give up now? Is Sally gonna tap? Is Sally gonna say she quits in front of the NXT Universe here at Summer Bash. Daphne is applying a lot of pressure on the back, on the back and lower back of Sally. How much more can she take? How much more of this can Sally withstand? How much more of this can Sally withstand? And she manages to escape again. Sally managing to not give up again. Gotta hand it to her. She's very resilient. I think Roman was the last heel. He beat... Thanks, Armin. Thanks for spoiling it for me, man. I was gonna watch it later. Oh yeah, and Roman. I forgot about Roman. Oh yeah, and Joe, Joe, you're also forgetting about Roman Reigns. He was also a heel. He defeated Jey Uso in an I Quit match. That was inside Hell in a Cell. Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right, Gail. I forgot about that. Armin just told me Rhea Ripley and Io won the tag titles. I'm so sick of people just spoiling shit for me. What part of can I watch things later do people not understand? What part of the English language do not tell me anything implies to people? Seriously. Oh! Nice move by nice move. And I knew there was going to be a title change anyway, because that's what Triple H likes to do. He likes to do title changes. I knew Triple H was going to do a title change eventually anyway, because that's all he can rely on. That's all he has to do is just do a title change, and now the show's all of a sudden a good show now. Now all of a sudden the show is epic. So all you got to do is just get a title change in, and then you'll get guys like JD and the IWC going, yep, best show ever, we got new champions. Oh, Sally, oh, Daphne with a nice reversal, and now Sally off the ropes with a DDT. Sally off the ropes with a DDT, and now Sally, oh, vicious knee strike right to the face. And now a camel clutch applied. And now a camel clutch applied here on Daphne. On Daphne. Give up! Give up! Wait a second. Here comes Dean Franklin. And now Sally. Oh my God! Sally's got a chain. Sally's a vlog. Well, here comes Dean Franklin, and now Sally's got a chain, and she's my God, she's choking Daphne with the chain. What is Dean Franklin doing? And wait, what the hell? What is Dean doing? Oh my God, that's what? That's Daphne's granddad. That's Daphne's grandpa who's ill. That's her ill grandfather. What the hell is Dean doing? This is uncalled for. That is her ill grandfather. Give up! Give up! Quit now! Quit now! That's what hurt your grandpa. Right? Quit now! That's what hurt him. Oh, come on now. There's no need for this. There's no need for this. This is just too far now. Sally's taking this too far now. Sally's taking this too far. Quit! Quit! That's what hurt your grandpa. I quit! I quit! Look at that! Daphne said I quit. Daphne said I quit to save her grandpa. Here's your winner, Sally Dennis. Dean Franklin was threatening to hurt her ill grandfather, who slowly could be passing away from cancer, and this bitch took this too far. Look, that was absolutely heinous. I'll admit that was a little heinous. That was too far, but Sally felt she did what she had to do. And now look at Sally's brother trying to stand. Oh, there's Sally's brother. Oh, get out of my face, man! Get out of my face! And now, oh, look at this! And Dean Franklin just shoving, just shoving Daphne's brother. Come on! That was so unnecessary. All right, we've done our damage. Let's go. This was so unnecessary. Dean Franklin and Sally Dennis destroying the This was so unnecessary. Threatening the family. Threatening the family of Daphne just to force her to quit. We may not like. Well, you may not like this, but we may not like it. But Sally Dennis and Dean Franklin did what they felt they had to do to get the win. Absolutely underhanded tactics. What was that, boys? Huh? You boys lost to a 21-year-old! See this title? See this NXT title? This is what represents Mutiny. You boys should be ashamed of yourself. You know who I'm not mad at? Caleb. Caleb busted his ass out there for Mutiny. And all three, and the rest of you, you let us down. Bailey, you better not let me down out there. Don't worry, Kev, we've got this. With our strategy, we've got a plan. We have a plan B. If our plan doesn't go to plan, we have a plan B. We have a backup plan. The last thing I need is to lose this title to that flog Norman Burgoyne. I expect results from you girls, okay? Don't worry, we've got it under control, Kev. We've got it all under control. We've got our plan B if plan A doesn't go according to plan. You better have a plan. Because otherwise Mutiny may no longer be a thing if we all fail tonight. Don't worry. Don't worry, Kev. We've got this. You better. Wow. Wow. Well, Kevin Owens is fuming. Traveling by Gombe. The happy trails are full of zombies. I met a strange lady. She makes me nervous. She took me in and made me breakfast. And she said, do I come from the land down under? Where women glow and men ponder. Did you hear the thunder? Better run, better take cover. Well, this band is known as the Men at Work, playing Norman Burgoyne's theme song to the soul. 6'4", full of muscle. They say you speak my language. She gave me a smile and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. And they say, do you come from the land down under? The branches grow and bench under. Oh, here comes the challenger. Well, here comes the challenger. Better run, better take cover. Are we looking at our next NXT champion, Norman Burgoyne? Well, Norman Burgoyne's got has got everything behind him right now. Mutiny are obviously not in the right frame of mind after their loss. After failing to win the Survivor Series match, Kevin Owens is fuming. Kevin Owens is fuming after he was fuming backstage to his boys for failing. Well, Kevin Owens, you can see the look on his face. He is not happy. Here comes the NXT champion. The NXT champion, full of vigor, full of fight, and obviously full of pent-up anger and frustration. Yeah, he's full of rage at the moment, but I tell you this. The following contest is for the NXT Championship. Introducing first the challenger, Norman Burgoyne. And his opponent, he is the NXT champion and leader of Mutiny, Kevin Owens. I agree, you're gonna watch it later, so Armin needs to stop telling you. I watch things later now because it's better to watch it later instead of watching it live, so then that way I can give my thoughts, get my thoughts done easier. And also, I would rather stream and then watch it later. And that. Kevin Owens starting off strong here with a few right hands to Norman. Holy crikey. Holy crikey. Holy crikey. The NXT Universe behind Norman Burgoyne here. Well, Norman Burgoyne will be looking to become a two-time NXT champion. Looking to win the NXT title for the second time in his career. Remember, he earned this opportunity. He earned this opportunity by defeating a Mutiny member to prove to Kevin Owens that he deserves a rematch. And also, let's not forget, but also you got to remember, if it wasn't for Frankie Kazarian and his Call Your Shot Gauntlet trophy, who knows what would have happened. Norman Burgoyne could have retained the title against Kevin Owens, but Frankie Kazarian tried to use his Call Your Shot Gauntlet trophy on the NXT Championship. And also, we didn't even know if he was even allowed to use that thing on our titles. Oh! DDT, and Norman Burgoyne rolls out to the outside. Norman rolls out to the outside. Kevin Owens coming out after him. And Kevin Owens charges towards his challenger, but Norman Burgoyne sidesteps. And now, nice a nice arm drag, cover on Burgoyne, and Burgoyne able to kick out. The nickname that Norman gives himself is the Flogmaster. The Flogmaster? What a strange name to give yourself. Well, I guess he means like he's the master of calling people flogs. I guess, I don't know. such a weird name to call yourself. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Here it comes. Holy crikey! And there's the holy crikey to win the NXT Championship from Kevin Owens. Oh, and Owens kicks out at 2. Oh, look out. Oh, man, the referee. And the referee just got the referee, wrong place, wrong time. Kevin Owens dropped him with a pop-up powerbomb. Wrong place, wrong time for the official, I guess. And now Norman Burgoyne, who's got a bit of a cut on his head, who's got a little bit of a cut on his head, as he now tries to fight back into this matchup. Well, Kevin Owens, we know he likes to do whatever he can to win these matches. We know Kevin likes to do absolutely anything and everything in his power. Oh, it's Kevin Owens who's got the cut, not Norman, excuse me. And now Norman Burgoyne now starting to build up momentum. The referee is still down from that pop-up powerbomb that he received. And now the referee slowly getting back to his feet. And oh no! Oh man, the referee again getting knocked over. That was a little bit unfortunate there from Norman. It was a little bit unfortunate there for Norman. Now Kevin Owens looking for the stunner. Oh, nice counter. Oh, look out! And now and now trouble time here. And now it's trouble time here for Owens. And there's the holy crikey. Kevin Owens is down, but there's no ref. But there's no referee. Norman goes into the cover. There's no referee. What the hell? What the hell? That's a masked man. That's a masked man. What the hell? A hooded person just came into the ring. What the hell? And now this hooded person just came into the ring. Norman Burgoyne being sent into the corner. No, wait a minute. Who the hell is... And... Oh my God! Wait a sec, I recognize that kick! Oh no! And now into the stunner! Referee wakes up! Owens retains! I recognize that kick! Here is your winner and still the NXT champion, Kevin Owens! Kevin Owens looking at this mysterious masked person who just came into the ring. Joe, I recognize that kick. That was the Aluma kick, wasn't it? It might have... Oh my God! Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me! Sami Zayn! Sami Zayn, what the hell? I knew you'd see things my way, man! I knew you'd see things my way! What the hell is Sami Zayn doing here? Sami Zayn just helped his best friend remain NXT champion! You gotta be kidding me! Well, we've been hearing word that Kevin Owens was trying to talk Sami Zayn into joining Mutiny! You gotta be kidding me! That's my best friend! This crowd is in shock! Yeah! This crowd is in utter disbelief! Well, I cannot believe what just transpired moments ago here on NXT Summer Bash. Norman Berglund was on the verge of winning the NXT Championship, but then out of nowhere, a masked figure came into the ring, did a curve stomp on Norman Berglund, and then he goes into the corner, and I like what you mentioned, Gail. Boom! That was indeed a haluva kick, and then Norman would stumble right into the stunner, and allowing him to retain the title. And I cannot believe it was Sami Zayn who just helped Kevin Owens. Well, these two are longtime best friends. It shouldn't really come as a surprise. I knew you'd see things my way, man. Look, I did it to help you. You know, my best. I did it to help you. Sammy, what are you doing here? You're on SmackDown. Why are you here? Hey, you heard Patrick, right? You heard Patrick, right? Transfer window open. Transfer window open for business. So I did what any best friend would do, and that's help my friend. Exactly. You got a problem? You got a problem with that, buddy? You got a problem with that? We'll say hello to the newest member of Mutiny, my greatest best friend in the world, Sami Zayn. And there's not a damn thing that anybody is going to do about it. We're going to run NXT, and we're going to take over. Yep, that's right, bestie. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. And now, let's go, man. Yeah, let's go, pal. Yeah. On me? Yeah, on you, man. Let's go. Boy, oh boy, I cannot believe that. I completely forgot about the transfer window. It makes sense now. It all makes sense. I completely forgot. Patrick yesterday on SmackDown said the transfer window is now officially open. Kevin Owens is a genius. Kevin Owens is a genius. Tess, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. He's such a genius. My God. My God, what a genius he is, man. That was such a smart strategy of him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is our main event. We saw our men's team win against the men, against Mutiny, but now it's the women's turn. Can the women repeat this performance? Cora Jade, Maxine Dupree, Natalya, and NXT General Manager Kelly, who's coming out of retirement, takes on Bianca Belair, Bayley, Lonnie Reed, and Kalani Jordan of Mutiny. Can NXT go 2-0 against Mutiny in these matches? Or after the surprise appearance of Sami Zayn might help Mutiny win this match? Welcome to the generation of Jade. They tell us sit down and be patient. I'm running through a wall. We are the twisted generation. It goes against the odds. The following contest is the NXT versus Mutiny Traditional Survivor Series match. Making her way to the ring, representing Team NXT, Cora Jade! Cora Jade representing NXT in this matchup. Cora Jade's got big shoes to fill. Well, so there's this young lady, Maxine Dupree. And their partner, Maxine Dupree. Well, Maxine Dupree has talked about how nervous she is heading into this match. Yeah, she's Yeah, but she says that she feels confident knowing she's got her teacher, Natalia, and the NXT general manager, Kelly, watching their backs. And introducing next from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalia! Raw is over and no Jericho. Yeah, we're probably not going to see him until the Royal Rumble. He's probably not showing up until the Royal Rumble is my guess. Hello, so the girls who say who, what you gotta do, gotta decide to back to the man, hello, and their partner, the NXT General Manager, Kelly! Wow, listen to this reaction for Kelly as she makes her way to the ring. Wow, this reaction is pretty loud for our General Manager. All the fans have been looking forward to seeing the return of Kelly for quite some time, ever since she announced that she was going to be a part of this match. We got this, girls. I'm on my own, against the wall. The pressure's building, no, I never fall. To the crown, they hear me roar. They never see me on the very floor. I never needed you at all. Had to fall down, never watch you fall down. I never needed you at all. And their opponents first, representing Team Mutiny, the EST of NXT, Bianca Belair. Well, Bianca Belair making her way to the ring, being showered with boos. Oh my god, these people are so rude. How dare they boo the EST? Mutiny. And introducing next, she is the co-leader of Mutiny, Bayley. The co-leader of Mutiny, she's the co-leader alongside Kevin Owens. The sun is beginning to set down on this show here tonight, as well, again, it feels like the sun is setting on NXT here tonight. And introducing their partner next, Lani Reed. Lani Reed making her way to the ring. Big opportunity for this young lady as well. Yeah, this is a big match for this young lady. Her first appearance here at Summer Bash. And introducing next, she is her, Kalani Jordan. Oh, Kalani Jordan making her way to the ring. Yeah, Kalani Jordan, the first ever two-time NXT North American champion. Yeah, the first ever two-time NXT Women's North American champion. And it looks like it is going to be Kalani Jordan starting things out here with Cora Jade. Well, here we go. Kalani Jordan has decided to start things off here with Cora Jade. Here we go. This is our main event. My God, what a wild night this has been so far. Absolutely. This night has been full of twists and turns and things we never would have expected. No one in a million years would have ever predicted that Sami Zayn would come here to NXT and join NXT via the transfer window that Patrick opened yesterday on SmackDown yesterday. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I completely forgot about it too, but we were so wrapped up in this show. We completely forgot to talk about the transfer window that Patrick opened yesterday on SmackDown. Oh! And now Kalani Jordan starting off strong here against Cora Jade. Well, let's not forget, Lani and Cora competed against each other not too long ago on NXT. Lani walked away with the win. Tag made. Here comes tag made. Here's Lana Reed now. As Cora Jade now getting picked apart here. Oh! And Cora Jade getting flattened. And Kelly, oh look at this! And Kelly making her presence known. Kelly letting her presence known. Oh, and Lana just knocking Kelly off. Lana knocking Kelly off. Well, that's one way to let your GM know that they're not holding back on you. Oh, well, she's an active competitor. Well, she's an active competitor now, so that, well, she is an active competitor now, so the girls don't have to worry about holding back. They can't get repercussions for putting their hands on her because she is an active competitor. And now Cora Jade. Tag made, and here comes the EST. Oh! Oh, look out here. And, oh, wow, nice counter. And, oh! Cora, wow! Bianca went to use her braid, but Cora was wise enough to avoid it. And now, look at Bayley now! Look at Bayley just fighting them all on her own on the outside. Well, I don't know how smart that is. And a big springboard moonsault on Cora Jade. And Maxine comes to the rescue. And now Natalya. And now Bianca coming to Bayley's rescue on the outside. And Lana Reed just comes out of nowhere. Lana Reed just comes out of nowhere, just kicks. And look at this, and now look at this now a backslide on Cora Jade to eliminate Cora Jade. Oh man! Gotta love the strategy Mutiny is using here, singling out Cora Jade. And gotta love the strategy they're implying here. They're signaling out Cora Jade. They're viewing Cora as the weak link of the group, so they're slowly picking her apart. And, oh, look out. Oh! And there's the KOD! Oh, man, and just in time saves it. Bianca just in the nick of time. And oh, look at that! Look at Lani, and Lani, look at Lani. Look at Lani. Look at this. Bianca taking advantage and eliminating Cora. Lani just with a springboard 450. I don't even know who's legal. It looks like it's Maxine Dupree. It looks like it's Maxine. She's been told to come in. What a great strategy by Mutiny. Slowly picking apart a member and then eliminating them. Kalani Jordan just coming in out of nowhere. Just coming in out of nowhere and eliminating with a springboard 450. And then Bianca would take advantage and pin and eliminate Cora Jade. I mean, you gotta admire the strategy of Mutiny. And now Maxine Dupree now sees her opening here. And now Maxine sees her chance here to bring things back here for Team NXT. Maxine with a nice suplex, taking down Lani. Oh, and Lani with a kick right to the head. And now it looks like it's Maxine Dupree's turn to get slowly picked apart by Mutiny. But Maxine not going to play that game here. Maxine, nice move there by Dupree. Dupree with a kick to the head. And now Dupree looking to make the tag. And she makes the tag, and here comes Kelly. For the first time in quite a while, Kelly enters the ring for the first time. Oh! Come on! My God! Kelly with a springboard. Kelly all fired up. Kelly all fired up as she takes her anger out. Look at this. Oh! Vintage Kelly. That right there is vintage Kelly. Oh, and a kick out. Get up! And now Kelly signaling the end. K2, and there's the K2 signaling the end here. Thanks for coming, Lonnie Reed. Eliminated. And thanks for coming, Lonnie Reed. Lena Reed eliminated. Thanks for coming. And now, thanks for coming. And now Kalani now with the one of a kind on Kelly. Oh, and Kelly just kicks out. Wow, I almost thought that was it. I almost thought that was it for Kelly. I thought she was just about to get eliminated just like that. And now Kelly being picked apart here. And now Kelly now starting to get picked apart by Mutiny. Huh? You want to mess with us? Huh? You can't stop Mutiny, Kelly. And now Bailey telling Kelly, you can't stop Mutiny. Suplex. And now Kelly being very impressive. Kelly showing off how impressive she is. Tag made. Here comes Dupree. Tag made again. Bianca Belair. And now it's Bianca Belair's turn. And now Dupree. Going after Belair. Fisherman suplex. Dupree with the fisherman suplex. And now Bianca Belair getting back to her feet. Oh, and Dupree once again being picked apart here. Oh, she went for the braid. Bianca went for the braid, but Maxine was able to avoid. That was Maxine, very clever. Looking for the KO, looking for the KOD. Oh, wait a sec. And Maxine counters it. Maxine counters the KOD into the maximum effort. The maximum effort submission. Oh, man. And it gets saved. And it gets saved by Bayley. And now look at Bayley getting in the ring. Bayley's not even legal. Bayley's not even legal, and she's just... Well, Bayley is doing what any leader would do. Bayley is doing what any leader would do. Look, Bayley is doing what any leader would do. Do everything in their power to help their team win. Uh-oh. And now Maxine Dupree in trouble. KOD. And Dupree kicked out at 2. Dupree kicking out at 2. And now Kalani Jordan. Kalani Jordan taking the center stage. Springboard 450 on Dupree. Cover on Dupree. Dupree now in trouble. Dupree's in big trouble here. And Dupree manages to hold on again. Kalani Jordan frustrated. And now Dupree. And oh wait a minute, now Dupree, now wait a second, Dupree rolls up Kalani Jordan and she's got her eliminated! And she got her eliminated! Maxine Dupree surprising Kalani Jordan and eliminates her from the match. It's now 3 against 2. Bayley. Come on, Bianca! Bayley's now realizing they're in a bad handicap situation here. Yeah, they realize they're in a bad way, and oh, Maxine! What a move by Maxine! What a move by Maxine! Oh, and Bianca just kicks out again. Come on, Bianca! Bayley realizing she's in an uphill battle right now. Yeah, Bayley is absolutely squirming in fear that if Bianca gets eliminated next, it'll be her against the remaining 3 members of Team NXT. Tag made, and here's the tag. Here comes Natalya. For the first time in this match, Natalya enters the fray. Well, this is Natalya's first time in the ring. This is Natalya's first time in the ring. All match. Maxine has taken an absolute pounding has been taking a pounding all match. And now Bayley. Oh, you can see Bayley now doing everything in her power to try and give her team, trying to give her team the advantage here. And now Natalya in trouble. Rose Plant the Natty. Rose Plant the Natty. Natty eliminated! Just like that eliminates Natalya. And Bayley just like that eliminates Natalya. And now Kelly enters the ring. That is what Mutiny needed. A quick elimination. And that is what Mutiny needed. A quick elimination. And Maxine again getting knocked off the apron. Mutiny doing everything in their power to keep Maxine out of the match. And Maxine, and Kelly now in trouble. Kelly being picked apart. Springboard moonsault to Kelly, and Kelly staying alive in this matchup. And now the advantage has come to Mutiny. Mutiny has now, for a while they were in deep trouble. For a while they were in trouble, but now the advantage has slowly come back to Mutiny. And Mutiny have just now regained the advantage. That elimination of Natalya has given Mutiny all the energy they need to make a comeback here. Bayley, top rope. Oh, went for the role model elbow. And now Kelly comes into the ring. Oh, Bianca. And now look at Bianca Belair. Look at this. And Bianca, KOD! KOD! Gotta be kidding me, she's not even legal in the match! She's not even legal, but once again, Mutiny using their advantage, and Bayley taken out, and Bayley taking Dupree out, looking to take advantage of the KOD on Kelly, and Kelly, stays alive again. Keep her out of the match. And now Bayley, you hear Bayley sparking orders, telling Bianca, keep Maxine out of it. And now Bianca turning all of her attention, has turned all of her attention to Maxine on the outside. Yeah, she's doing exactly what she was told, trying to keep Maxine out of it. Trying to keep Maxine out of the match, but Maxine now with a headlock, and now Bianca with a kick to the head. And now look at this, a kick to the gut, Rose Plant, and there's the Rose Plant on Kelly. And Kelly's eliminated. Oh my God! And now it's running. And now, oh man! And now Maxine Dupree is all alone. Maxine Dupree is all alone now. Kelly's been eliminated. Maxine Dupree, the sole survivor of Team NXT, being dragged back into the ring. She's been slowly picked apart, destroyed. She's been slowly being picked apart by Mutiny. Let's go, Maxine. Let's go, Maxine. Let's go, Maxine. The NXT Universe, believe in Maxine. Oh, look at this. I think it might be all over. Look. Look, don't give up on Maxine. Javon Evans made a comeback. Well, look, Maxine's no Javon Evans. Well, Maxine's no Javon Evans. I'm just being honest. Oh, wait a sec. Look at this, the ankle lock. Bayley's not even the legal competitor. No, she's not the legal competitor. The ankle lock. The maximum effect on the wrong person. She did it on the wrong person. She performed the submission on the wrong person. Bayley was tapping out, but again, Bayley was not even legal in the match. Oh, look out! Oh man, and the referee. The referee getting caught in the crossfire. And the referee getting caught in the crossfire of all this chaos. And now Dupree. Fisherman suplex. The fisherman suplex. And now Dupree fighting for her life. Fighting for her career. And that's what she's fighting for. She's fighting for her career. And now look at this. Picks the ankle. Has it. There's the maximum effect on Belair. Maximum effect on Belair. Is Belair gonna? Yes! She taps. And now Bayley's by herself. Oh, look at Bayley. Bianca Belair taps to Maxine Dupree. And now it's Bayley all by herself against Maxine Dupree. Mutiny's future depends on Bayley's victory here. Yeah, Kevin Owens said it earlier. Mutiny might not be a thing. If it might no longer be a thing if Mutiny cannot win this match. And now Bayley. Top rope. Elbow drop to Dupree. That could be it. Will Mutiny win this match? Dupree stays alive. How is Maxine still alive? Give up! You're done! And Bayley now starting to crack under the pressure, starting to realize Maxine is not going to say die. Yeah, she's realizing it now. She's realizing Maxine is not going to give up, is not going to go down without a fight. Into the cover and a kick out. These are the final two competitors. Maxine had to overcome a massive disadvantage, but she was able to submit Bianca Belair. She was able to tap out the EST. Oh, look at this. And now the ankle lock time. And now it's ankle lock time on Bayley. And now it's ankle lock time on Bayley. Bayley's in trouble. Maximum effort. The maximum effort on the role model. Nah, the maximum effort on the role model. Is the role model going to tap out? Center of the ring. Bayley's in the center of the ring. She's too far away from the ropes. She's too far away from the ropes. She's too far away from the ropes. Is Bayley going to tap? Is Bayley going to tap out here? Nah, is Bayley going to tap out? And now Bayley, look at Bayley. And Bayley, oh my God, and Bayley's shoving the referee. And the referee getting clobbered. And the referee getting shoved over. And the referee hitting the... And the referee bounces off the turnbuckle, and Bayley now trapped. Bayley's tapping, but there's no ref. There's no darn referee. There's no damn referee to make the count. Bayley was dead to rights. There was no ref to make the set. There was no ref to call the bell. Oh, what a heartbreak for Dupree. What a heartbreak for Dupree. And now these two continue to go back and forth. Oh, wait a second. There's Kalani Jordan. There's Kalani Jordan. She's got a steel chair. What is she doing out here? She's eliminated. Kalani Jordan's out here. She's got a steel chair. And there's Kelly. And Kelly now. Oh, Kelly using the chair. Kelly just used the chair on Jordan. Oh, no. Oh boy! And now Kelly getting in the ring with the chair. The referee is still down. No! I'm sorry. Look at this. Kelly in the ring. And Bayley all by herself. There's no one to save her. There's no one to save Bayley. I'm sorry, Kelly. I'm so sorry. You're sorry? Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, this is bittersweet. The mutiny's gonna be done for. Maxine slowly rising back to her feet. You're sorry? Yeah, I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. And what the hell? What the hell? Kelly, what are you doing? Here are your winners, Team Mutiny! Joe, what just happened? I'm speechless. You gotta be kidding me. I'm speechless. Absolutely speechless. Kelly just helped Mutiny win this match. These fans are in utter disbelief. I'm just as lost for words as you are, Joe. This is pathetic. And look at Kelly and Bayley hugging each other. Why, Kelly? Why did you do this? You gotta be kidding. Why, Kelly? And Kelly leaving with Bayley and the rest of Mutiny. I cannot believe this. Kelly has just put the final death nail on NXT. It wasn't Bayley who put the death nail on NXT. It was Kelly. She was working with Mutiny all along. And there's Kevin Owens and the rest of Mutiny alongside Kelly as Maxine Dupree lies helplessly in the middle of the ring. This Maxine poured her heart and soul into this match. She worked her butt off to fight for NXT, and this is what this bitch Kelly does. What is the future of NXT now?